hitting nothing. Yeah,
Dodge.
exactly. You get a good wow, and it just goes wild with the car.
Live with the
All right, well, welcome to the Imaginarium. Welcome back to Inherited Earth. We once again have all 5 of our Mofreesboro Monster Marshals.
Mofreesboro.
Pretty big deal. I think this is a pretty big session. I hope everybody's had their caffeine. I hope everybody's hydrated and have had snacks. Lou?
Yeah.
Were you drinking?
Yeah, a bit. He did. I mean, yeah, a bit.
All right. I see that smug look. And I understand the mistake of naming that Goblin Chester, but it's too late. I'm not just going to change the man's name. That would be disrespectful. Never change a goblin's name for him. They got tiny knives. Always. Doesn't matter how naked that goblin is, it has a knife.
That's true. I understand that about goblins.
Hey, what have you got there?
No!
Exactly.
If there's room enough on my bike for 2, that would also be a possible ride. Because then somebody could shoot while I'm desperately trying to ride a bicycle. Motorcycle.
Yeah, I would do that. If that's because I don't think I'd have room in a car interior to draw, but on a bike it's horseback. I can do that.
Yeah, I feel like Nasha and I are taking point in front of the bus on the motorbike.
Doing other deer stuff like being preyed upon, in most cases by cockatrice. But that's not your concern. Unless it is. Unless somebody wants to take a pot shot. No? Okay. And after a while, that goes on for 15, 20-ish minutes before you reach the outskirts of Nashville, which could almost be described as like a henge of buildings. The taller buildings are blasted. The cataclysm, the cross rip, did here what it did to every major city in the world. Presumably. People of your generation don't really know a lot about other places in the world anymore, besides what they may have picked up out of a textbook. If they got their hands on a textbook. Y'all were probably taught by people whose parents lived most of their lives in the before times. So you know that there is a China. You know that there is or was an England. You know, that sort of thing. And what may as well be ancient history. But you don't really know that much about them. What you do know, though, is that, and it kind of hits home again, even though you all have been grown and living in the wreckage of human history, looking at this city again, so different from Murfreesboro, which was kept up and maintained to a certain degree. Sure, there were blocks upon blocks of steamrolled housing or maybe even formerly commercial buildings. Here, it's destruction. Some of you remember reading or being taught about a war that happened a long time ago, where people from where you're from dropped terrible bombs on people in some distant place. And those places were hollowed out, were flattened. And that's what much of Nashville looks like. And as you ride up on it and start to pass it, you see figures moving in those ruins. And that head shake is correct. Because if those figures are people, they're all wrong. But there's a very strong possibility that they're not people at all. But that's not your problem. You're going 80. You got your James Brown. And you pass a junction, an on-ramp. And it's time for Lily and Judith to give me a perception check.
So 11.
16.
Ooh, nice. I
Mm.
lost my wrist.
Well, it's a +5, so it wasn't all that great, but
Well, Lily, you notice in the rearview mirror after you pass that on-ramp, several motorcycles pulling on to the freeway behind you.
Juju Bean. There is bikes behind us. Hit the
I look in
horn.
How many are there? I'm trying to look in the review. Is it? I don't know what time of day it is. Is it easy to see? I guess not, because my perception missed it. So.
Well, on your rearview mirror, like the driver's side mirror wouldn't necessarily catch somebody pulling on from the right-hand side anyway.
I have a blind spot. Yes.
There you go. See?
Driving jokes.
There are 7 motorcycles
Oh my god.
and 1 black pickup truck trailing them.
I Juju hit the horn so they know they're coming, please, before somebody gets shot.
Do they look friendly? Like friendly motorcycle gang?
With a black pickup truck.
What's wrong with being black?
What? Devil.
All right, show's over.
That-
what Lily would say.
That
Let me
was
rephrase.
art.
Let me rephrase. Maybe just because a car is black does not mean that the person driving it is evil. Okay,
If it comes with 7 motorbikes,
they could be it could be like a fun ride. Like
Yeah,
they're bringing toys for tots or something.
while they're discussing that, it's like Lily is gonna turn around and she's gonna try and sit, like hop out the window, and she's gonna say, "Hit the horn, please."
Me?
And yes, you. So they
Okay.
know they're coming, and she's gonna start aiming out the window like.
And yeah, as you lean out the window and get a much better look, you can see that on the front of that truck is a big spray painted white plate steel gatekeeper symbol.
Okay, fine.
They're
For
gatekeepers.
once- For once, a black car means a bad guy. God, okay.
Once Lily's leaned out that window, these bikes start accelerating. You can hear the roar of those engines even from behind you. Go ahead and snap.
Yeah, she's probably gonna kick the seat and yell, "Noah, wake the hell up! The gatekeepers are here."
I'm assuming the horn probably did a pretty decent job of waking up.
Go ahead and at least everybody in the car roll for initiative.
I got a nat 20.
Pew, pew, pew. Doesn't do anything, but
I know, I'm just saying. Can I just have this?
yes,
Thank
please have it. Enjoy.
You. I will enjoy that.
Right, I got a 13.
10.
Okay, everybody, keep that in mind for me.
By the way, since I leveled up and now I got the weapons platform thing,
Mm-hmm.
which says if I don't move on my turn, I can plant my feet to stabilize your position.
Mm-hmm.
I gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls with auto heavy weapons.
Sick.
But does that count if the car is moving?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Very good, because I am totally doing that then.
Can the Horn Hark have granted us an initiative roll as well? Perception check for that initiative possibility?
Sure, yeah. No, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll initiative.
All right, then I got 22.
Shit, son.
I think I got. Oh yeah. I got a 21.
That's gonna have Lou going first there. Sure, you heard the horn, and you can look in the rearview mirror. I feel like you don't necessarily need to be directly in front of the bus. So yeah, you can see what's up back there.
All right. Does there happen to be a curve coming in this highway on this road? I know we're in Tennessee and there's not many turns in Tennessee, but is there a curve coming in the road?
Well, you're on a freeway, like an elevated freeway. We're gonna pretend those exist in Nashville. I don't know. Please don't correct me. You know, it's elevated, and yeah, you get a nice matrix highway curve up ahead. Sure.
All right. I slow down and let the bus go past me and get to be in line with the car. If I can use that as do that amount of difference as my speed this round for my movement.
Yeah.
And I reach into my bag that I have a saddle bag there, and I pull out a smoke screen, and with one hand on the steering, I pull the pin with my teeth, and I just drop it so it bounces behind us and try to obscure their view of that corner as we move.
Okay. All right. I like that. Let's see here. And that's coming up. That corner is coming up, but that's thick smoke. It's not particularly windy out, so that's going to be that's there. All right. Nasha, what are we doing?
I'm there. I mean, there's still a pretty fair distance off. Yeah.
We're giving it 2 to 3 city block lengths. Also, they're driving. If you're shooting a bow,
arrow.
they're driving into your arrow. And yeah.
Hell yeah.
Also,
I just meant from when I'm on a bike like this.
Look like a badass.
Yeah, that just makes it awesome.
Yeah. All right. Cool. What have I got? Can I use shock and? Yeah, I would be able to. Okay.
You're also going to be shooting through the smoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. I would. I'll turn around and just try to fire a shot at whatever the closest target of theirs is. Okay. Whoever's in front. Yeah.
You've seen this person get beamed with a billiard ball.
Oh, good.
You recognize their clothes.
Let's dye them red.
There you go. All right. You know what to roll, right?
Yeah. No, that's not happening.
No?
That was a natural 1.
Oh. No. Womp womp.
Yeah.
You know, you're just kind of jolted by a bump in the highway, and you just lose that arrow, basically. And let's see here. You've never described that Nasha has a guard. So
she does not.
Okay. So you're gonna take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Just a bad time with that bow this time.
Yep.
It happened. It happens. Now it's gonna be Judith's turn.
So I was looking, and like, of course, I didn't do the work contingent on this, but I think I was gonna choose the driver. I was trying to think, like, but there's like a bunch of things you can do to like ram your car into another car. I feel like that is not the vibe. I feel like Judith would not do that.
So do remember that you're driving a Hudson Hornet, which is basically a steel Nautilus shell on wheels. And it's going 80 miles an hour. It's the closest you're gonna get to a civilian tank.
So like not a Jetta. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
I think I'm just gonna keep it. I don't know. Like I think I'm just gonna keep it steady.
Also, you can delay your action if you like.
That's what I think I might do.
Okay. So we'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Everybody help me remember and help Judith remember that she's delaying her action.
Yeah.
So at this time, first of all, you guys come into that curve, bikes emerge from the smoke, and one slams into the concrete barrier. Bike flames. It's awesome. Dude, gonna land somewhere in the city. Doesn't matter. Yeah. We'll get a Wilhelm later on. And then the others, you know, kind of come through the smoke, you know, 6 more bikes and the truck. An individual pops up from the bed of the truck and takes a pot shot at the car. Being in a vehicle adds to your AC. You're in a moving vehicle. You're going quite fast, and you're turning. So you have the person in the back, Noah. You are in the back. You're the nearest target. Technically, you're the only target they could really be shooting at. You have a +3 to your AC right now because you're in a moving vehicle that is maneuvering. Plus, it's, you know, armor. So that's actually going to add. It's not going to add to your hardness. It's going to give you that +3 AC. What is your AC now with that +3?
20.
Okay, so then a bullet skims off the roof. It doesn't even fully pierce the car. Yep, sorry. That's the thing. Doesn't even fully pierce the vehicle. Just zzz, you hear it, tung, which, you know, really lets you know that you're in a gunfight right now. One of the bikers accelerates up next to you, Lou, and Nasha, and pulls out a baseball bat. Lou, you're on a moving vehicle. You're gonna, even though it's open, it's maneuvering. And so is the other person. So you're gonna get a +2 to your AC.
Okay. 21.
All right. That's a whiff. And you hear it, you know, cock off the concrete. Solid Louisville slugger type. And another person peeks up from the truck bed. Uh-oh, Noah.
Yes.
Are you wearing armor right now?
Yes.
Okay. What's the hardness on that armor?
That would be 3.
Okay. How many hit points do you have right now? Or what's your max hit points?
Well, it's 6 per category. So 24 would be the max.
Okay. All right. So while you're kind of, you know, maybe reacting to the bullet zinging off of the roof of the car, maybe kind of adjusting your position in there, you just catch basically a skimmer across your ribs for 7 HP.
Okay.
And you're the good guys. So Lily, you go next with that beautiful gun.
Yes, I will have to find a bigger one though, because actually the light machine gun is a one-handed small arms. So
I don't understand that.
because it's light.
That
But what she wants to do is, you know, use her, you know, weapons platform. So that will give and you know, set it to auto, which is 5 shots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a clean shot at the front of the pickup?
Yeah, you can pick them out even though there are bikers in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so auto, yeah, it's 5 rounds is what it's going to use.
Yes.
It's gonna bring your damage die from what, a D4 up to a D6.
Yes.
So it'll be 2d6 plus your dex for damage.
+2 for the increased caliber, and it is +2 for the Midas touch. So
I love it.
So that's actually +5. All right, so she's gonna aim for the driver, see if she can get through that thing and take out the driver.
Okay. Oh, and it's not a barricade or a big shield. It's just there.
Yeah. That is a 21
To hit?
to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. So, yeah, those bullets definitely are grouping in that glass,
Yep.
right in the general vicinity of directly in front of the driver.
I'm going to use medical expertise on this shot as well for her to add 3 points of damage.
Nice.
Very good. All right, so 2d6 plus 5. That is 4. That is 8. That is 13. That is 14 points of damage. Oh, I also got charge shot, which if the person cannot be shoved, I get another 1d6 additional damage.
Okay.
And that's a kitty. That's a kitty 6. So
Nice.
that was now. Hold up.
That's
19 or
20.
20? 20.
That's 20.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mystic.
Glass. Blood. On the glass. That truck starts swerving. That's what happens there. It swerves to the left, catches on the front tire, and it just goes roly-poly. Flinging 3 insufferable racist and speciest shitheads to their demise. So, depending on how long you linger on the look, they're 3 jars of very large jars of raspberry jelly hitting the freeway.
He's probably like yelling, "Booyah!" That's what you
Yeah.
get for shitting my friend.
Exactly.
You done goofed.
You done goofed up, son. No, it's your turn. You've been ventilated. How does that make you feel about these individuals?
It makes me feel real bad, but I'm more concerned about my own ventilation. So I am going to use Clamp the Artery. Target one living creature. The target is healed of any damage incurred by the last hit it receives since the end of your previous turn. And it's one use of my medical kit. So I will do that on my turn as I basically no! God, son of a... All right, better. I know how medicine works. That's how it is,
Good
right?
kid.
Yeah, so I'm healing
match.
myself on my turn.
Yeah, it's like, don't get blood on Vicky. Judith's gonna kill you.
There would
Yeah,
not
don't
have
do
been
that.
much.
Does Vicky have leather or upholstery?
Leather, and I think it's like black to kind of avoid she doesn't really
It'll
like
wipe off real quick.
Yeah. I've gotten
It's like
plenty of
Scotch
blood
Hardened,
on
for
black
sure.
leather. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fine.
Wow. Okay, so let me understand the carnage. So the truck is swerving, or has it swerved off the road? Did it hit any of the other motorcyclists?
No, they're gaining on you. This thing is we're gonna go ahead and say that it exploded as well after,
Cool.
because it rolled,
Mhm.
and explosions are cool
Yeah,
in
for sure.
games.
I think that leaves 6 motorcycles with
Mhm.
one next to me,
Yep. Okay.
which is also next to you, roughly.
Is it between us?
I think it would have to be on the outside of me.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would have been foolish person.
So you're in the middle. So you're in the middle, and it's on the right. It's to your right.
Left.
Left
Okay.
this side.
So I'm not next to it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because Lou dropped back behind the car.
You know what? I'm gonna just shoot. I keep one hand on the right hand on the wheel, and I kind of like turn behind me to shoot with my left. I can't not look in front, so it's like kind of it's difficult, but I get a couple of shots off behind me.
You do have a friend in the car with you.
Oh, hey, Lily, grab the wheel for a second. And can she do that?
Yeah, sure. I don't.
Okay,
I'm not
Lily.
that DM.
Okay. Not that DM. Lily, can you grab the wheel for a second? Okay, sweet. I didn't see your face. Okay, so you grab the wheel, and I kind of so I'm able to bodily turn all the way around. I just aim at the nearest motorcycle on my. I'm like looking like there's a motorcycle behind me. I aim at the nearest motorcycle on my left.
So the guy right next to Lou. So Lou and the guy that took a swing at him are both behind you.
Oh.
And Lou is right behind you. The motorcycle, the other guy is to his left. So that's
Okay. You know what? I'll try to take that guy out. He's messing with Lou. How dare he? That's rude.
Right. Yes.
Okay. So I try to shoot. Yeah, I try to shoot at the guy messing with Switchback. Mm-hmm. Anyone who messes with Switchback messes with me, Judith, JJ, Juju Bean, so many other J names. Jameson. That is a 12 plus.
12 plus your dex, which is 3,
15.
plus your proficiency.
Oh.
Which is probably still 2, but.
Yeah.
I
don't know what that was.
You hit.
Ah, nice.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Footage.
That's right.
I got a 6. Is that it? Yeah, I got a 6.
Did you roll? What are you shooting?
The high caliber light weapon. What's it called? High caliber auto loader.
Okay.
So it's a big gun.
And so what's the damage on that?
It says 1d6 piercing.
So it's 2d6. So that's because of Ultramodern. Oh, Ultramax. So you're playing on hard mode. Ooh. So you got a 6. Go ahead and roll that d6 again.
Not as good, a 2.
And add your dex. So 8
2.
plus. Yeah. Okay. I just did the math on that. You plant a slug in the guy's heart.
Oh no.
The bike keeps driving. The guy goes backwards. And then
badass.
The bike does a thing. Lou, go ahead and just give me a dex test real quick.
I'm sorry.
Hey, dex save? I ain't even worried. 10.
Why did you say that?
Oh, no, you're good.
I love the mental image of like this guy coming up alongside us with like a bat swinging at us, and then all of a sudden he's just not there. It's just there's still a bike driving, but there's just nobody on it.
And with that 10, with that test, that success, basically what Lou does here is sees this guy, go for another swing, and then just and motorcycle, just a vacant bike, and Lou's just kind of
slightly moving away,
gently over to the side, away from, and then all right. So let's see here. We're now, well, that guy, no, that person won't be coming into the initiative order ever again. So there's that. Yes, any of them, actually. Any of those people. So we're now back up to another biker whips out their gat and tries to do damage and crashes horribly, trying to be awesome. Kind of a William Murder face, just face along the blacktop for a good quarter mile. So that happened. I don't think that's going to hit anybody. So that's a wild shot. This one zings off the bus, which is made of much stronger steel than even Vicky. So that's fine. Now we are going to come on back to Lewis. Lou.
Boy.
So you now have 3 bikers, 4 behind you.
All right. Well, yeah, no, I guess I just want to end this thing as best I can. So how close together are they? Are they close together?
They're close.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why
If
they
you're
didn't.
blowing them up, and we're gonna and Vicky's gonna get hit by the backlash, Juju Bean is gonna beat your ass, and I'm gonna
No,
help.
you're driving. You're making
We're
80.
moving.
You're fine. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, and if you miss and hit us, I'm gonna
Nah.
No.
No, that couldn't be.
Unlimited power. No.
I go ahead and I think actually, you know what? I'm going for another smoke screen, but that's just not what I pull out at the time, and I just accidentally pull out a frag grenade. But I don't have time to get another one, so I pull the pin, spit it out, and just let it roll behind me. Just tink, tink, tink.
All right. So that's gonna be a dex attack. You're gonna do your dex plus your proficiency.
That one, unfortunately, is just a 10.
Including your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Roll the
all
4.
right. That they just kind of around it. It blows up behind them. It still looks cooler than the explosions in the chase at the end of the Terminator.
Sure.
But yeah.
All right. Well, then I use my movement to maneuver back up to be forward and left of the car now, so I'm not as close to the guns.
Okay. Good call.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. And yes, having just now heard from you, it is actually no. Yes, it is your turn, Nash.
Yeah, I'm one below, I think. Yeah, I gotta try taking another very careful shot just at whoever's closest again. I mean, which is now presumably somebody else.
Yes,
because
the one guy's dead. Yeah,
because the one guy is much like some of Lou's other victims is here and there and there.
Yeah. And as I said, it's a 4-lane freeway. And so there's a gatekeeper in each lane now.
Yeah, just whichever one is closer to us, I guess.
Okay. So one of the center two.
Yeah.
I would say probably just before the carpool lane. Yeah.
All right. That is much better. That is I rolled a modified 21.
Okay. that okay.
Yeah.
So roll for damage on that individual, please.
That is a 10 total plus proficiency, so that's 12. I'm also going to, because I rolled to hit, or because I hit, I'm going to use academic kill.
Oh, okay.
So plus 3, so 15 total.
All right. That individual. What do we think? Where were you shooting?
I would have been aiming for either center of mass or this area.
They've got a really awesome new neck piercing. And they try to continue operating this vehicle badly. You might notice this person getting paler before they just dump that bike, and they kind of do a skid, and it's
This is a mechanical question because it affects what I'm able to do.
Mm-hmm.
Did I drop them to 0 hit points?
Oh, absolutely.
Then can I magic bullet into the other guy?
You're damn right you can.
Because I still have one more marksman point.
Okay. All right.
Spend this turn. That is 19 before I modify it. So
okay. So that neck piercing was super brief because it just went right through the soft part of their important neck parts into the carpool lane. Roll for damage.
And I don't have any more marksman points I can use, so it's just 2d. Fucking hell, that's a 16. Oh, no, wait, I get a proficiency bonus. That's 18.
Okay. Where no, proficiency bonus doesn't go to damage, only to hits.
Oh, right. So yeah, 16.
Still cool. Where it kind of slams through and pins this lady's arm to her midsection, which is bad. You know, the abdominal aorta is right there. That could have been the whole story, but it's mostly that it's very distracting, and you're going 80, and she's going 80, and she's on a motorcycle, and she's losing control of that in a bad way. And that's the story of those two.
And then the motorcycle stops going 80, and she keeps going 80 for a
Yeah.
brief amount of time.
Yeah. Whether she was aware of that or not, well. All right. Now it's Judith's turn. You got two bikers behind you. Lou is up, so
Okay.
he's clear of everything.
Okay, and Lily's still holding onto the wheel for me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I lean back out the left window again and take
Mhm.
another shot since it worked so well last time.
Okay. And you recognize this person. They're
Before or after I shoot them?
as you're taking aim, you recognize this individual, kind of a small guy on that motorcycle. Real shitty look on his face. He seems to not like you.
Didn't know that was possible. Okay.
This is you even recognize the shitty stained wife beater and a bunch of bruising right about here. It looks like he might have tripped and met up with a steel post at some point in time.
I rolled a 19. That's before any
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, and I've got two. I rolled my d6 twice because I'm learning and paying attention. 3, 2 threes
Plus your dex bonus.
plus. Okay, 9.
It's a pretty decent shot, but what happens is it actually pings off of the headlight on the bike and catches him, of all luck, in his other collarbone. But he seems to be a little bit more robust, and he's just barely hanging on, just settling his arm on the handlebar, on the grip there, and just by main force of hate, maintaining control of this vehicle.
Okay. I get back in the car and I take the wheel back from Lily, and I concentrate on driving.
All right. That brings us to another biker who zings up around the car, around Lou, is now in front of Lou and the car, turns around, takes a shot, hitting nothing. Yeah,
Dodge.
exactly. You get a good wow, and it just goes wild of the car. And now it's Lily's turn.
All right.
Clean it up.
Who do I have a clean shot at?
Mostly the guy that Judith shot at. Because, yeah, the other bike is in front of Lou. So Lou is in between you and that one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do the same as last time.
Brap, brap. All right.
Okay. So that was 1 + 1 for attack roll because it's auto. Where did you go? All right. That is 13 plus 5 is 8. It's 19.
Okay, go ahead and roll for damage.
Medical expertise.
1,
Aim for his head.
6.
For massive damage.
That is 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 5 is 15.
Well, that just about rips up that entire front end of the motorcycle plus the guy riding it. And let's see here. That means the wheel collapses. That means the front end collapses. That means that that driver, whose name was Shake, by the way, is now between the asphalt and his bike. And, you know, at about 70 miles an hour, that's a sad end to that asshole's story. All right. Next up is Noah. I do believe.
So there is one bike left now.
Yes.
And it is the one in front of us.
Yes. In front of Lou, who's in front of you.
And approximately how far is that from us? And I realize things are weird because we're constantly in motion, but
Yeah. Third. A car length and a half.
okay, but I kind of have to shoot through
or around Lou. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really want to do that with a shotgun that I'm not fantastic at, so I'm not going to do that.
All right.
So I will just kind of I will say delay until I can actually get a decent shot.
Okay. That's going to bring us back around to Lou.
I swerve slightly out of the way,
Uh-huh.
so Noah has a clear shot.
I take my shot.
Nice.
I rolled a 1.
But why?
So, which rear view mirror would we prefer to lose?
Probably the passenger side one. I mean, that's...
I mean, this is up to the driver now.
I was on mute, so you couldn't hear the wail of despair. I guess passenger side.
Okay, that's what happens. You almost caught Lily across the gut. Just a rough time with attacks. We need to get you a combat hammer, sir.
Comment. Well, then in that case, I'm just going to go ahead and pull my revolver for my final part of my action.
Okay.
And fire off a round at that fellow.
Okay. I don't think that's how delayed action works, but all right.
14.
All right. Wait.
Yeah, that's still not good enough.
No, not today. Is that including your dex and your proficiency?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I have all mine counted out already.
Yeah, that's a zinger. That brings us to Nasha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the hell is left?
Just the guy in front of you.
How close is he in front of us?
Less than a full car length.
Huh. Okay. Oh, wait. Don't I have snapshot? Yeah, I do. Or I have yeah. I have snapshot.
He's not in melee range, so you don't have to worry about that kind of range issue.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just roll to hit him. Say 18 before modifiers.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
8. Oh, yeah, 8 total.
But you need to add your dex and your proficiency.
I need to add my wisdom to my damage because I'm a hunter.
Okay, that's fine.
So that is not 8. That is 11.
Okay.
I forgot arithmetic for a moment.
And he's put as you knock your arrow and you lean out, you see this individual holstering their gun and pulling out a chain from a compartment right here and getting ready to drop back a little bit on the, drop back so he's parallel with you. And instead he just drops back into an arrow. At which point he swerves away from you into the bus. Bike goes under the bus. Guy goes under the bus. Our guy, our combat. You win. And that is a session. Thanks to anybody who's been watching. Thanks
It was
to
like
anybody
Mad
who
Max.
will be
That was so
watching.
cool.
Have a great night.